Hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss about signed binary multiplication using modified Booth algorithm. In this video we are going to see a multiplication of a positive number as well as a negative number. Modified Booth algorithm is faster than normal Booth algorithm since it uses high-speed adders. So if you see a case of Booth algorithm, actually the Booth algorithm is intended for doing fast multiplication by reducing the number of ones in the multiplier by doing the recoding. Actually, if you see a case in multiplier with bits like 10101010, at the time of recoding also you will be having so many ones so in the multiplier. So that particular problem also addressed by modified Booth algorithm. That is the another biggest advantages of using modified Booth algorithm. So in this video we are going to discuss how to multiply two negative numbers using modified Booth algorithm. So we can able to see the explanation using an example. So we are going to multiply minus 13 and minus 7. Modified Booth algorithm is used for multiplying two signed numbers in 2's complement notation. So the first step is we have to convert the given number in 2's complement format. Initially we have to represent the number in binary form. So this is the binary representation of 13 and 7. So initially we have to make the digits in multiplicand as well as multiplier equal by considering the biggest number. Here the biggest number is 13. 13 requires 4 digits to represent. So we have to represent 7 also using 4 digits. Now we have to append the sign digit. Here both the numbers are negative. So sign bit is 1. So we have to append 1 at the MSB side. So now we have to convert these two numbers in using 2's complement format. So this is the 2's complement version of minus 13 and minus 7. The next step is we have to recode the multiplier using bit pair recoding table. So this is the bit pair recoding table of modified Booth algorithm. So for this particular combination I minus 1 and I plus 1th bit, so we have to recode the multiplier and we will be multiplying the multiplying using the recoding bit. For the combination 0 0, the recorded bit is 0. For the next two combination, the recorded value is plus 1. For 0 1 1, the combination we have to multiply the multiplicand with plus 2. For the combination 100, minus 2 has to be multiplied with the multiplicand. For the next two combination 101 and 110, minus 1 has to be multiplied with multiplicand. For the last combination 111, 0 has to be multiplied with multiplicand. Now we can see how we can able to recode the multiplier using bit pair recoding table. So this is the 2's complemented version of my multiplier. The LSB bit is my ith bit. So I don't have any previous bit initially. So always I will be taking 0 as my I minus 1th bit. So LSB is my ith bit. So the next bit, this 0 will be taken as I plus 1th bit. So this is my ith bit. I don't have any I minus 1th bit initially. So I will be always assuming a 0 as I minus 1th bit. So whatever may be my multiplier, whether it may be a positive number or a negative number, I will be always choosing a 0 as my I minus 1th bit. So for the combination 0 1 0, here plus 1 is the recorded multiplier value. So now I have combined all these three bits. So this will become my ith bit and this will become my I minus 1th bit and this bit will become my I plus 1th bit. For the combination 100, my recorded value is minus 2. I have considered up to here. So this bit will become my ith bit. This bit will become my I minus 1th bit. I don't have any I plus 1th bit here. So I plus 1th bit has to be extended based on the sign bit. Here it is a negative number. So my I minus 1th bit will become 1. So if it is a positive number, I have to extend 0 for considering it as I plus 1th bit. So my I plus 1th bit is 1 because it is a negative number. So now I have to combine 1 1 1. So the recorded value is 0. So this is my recorded multiplier. Now I have to perform multiplication of minus 13 with respect to the recoded minus 7. Recoded minus 7 is 0, minus 2, plus 1. That is my next step. So this is my 2's complemented version of minus 13. So this is the recoded version of minus 7. So before proceeding to the multiplication, so we have to see some basics. So multiplication with 0 result in 0, as we know already. Multiplication with plus 1 result in multiplicand itself. Multiplication with minus 1. So if you multiply a number with minus 1, so we have to take 2's complement of that particular multiplicand to calculate the multiplication with minus 1. So this is the 2's complemented version of this particular multiplier. So this is the 2's complemented version of minus 13, right? So if we take 2's complement of minus 13 again, we will get plus 13. So actually this is plus 13. So multiplication with plus 2. Actually multiplication with plus 2 means we have to literally multiply this multiplicand with 1 0. That will give an impact shifting the multiplicand left by 1 bit. Logically, it's a logical shifting. So a 0 will append at the LSB side directly. It is 1 0 0 1 1. So a extra 0 will get appended at the right half of the or LSB side of your multiplicand. So this is the way we have to multiply with plus 2. Then how we can multiply with minus 2? So minus 2 can be achieved by multiplying plus 2 and minus 1. So in order to multiply with minus 2, we have to do these two steps. So we have to shift the multiplicand as well as we have to take 2's complement. Otherwise initially we can take 2's complement, after that we can able to shift. So both are convenient for calculating minus 2. Either we have to shift, as after that we can take 2's complement, or we can take 2's complement first, after that you can able to do the shifting. So now we can see the step of multiplication. So I have to multiply with plus 1. So it result in the multiplicand as it is. So as per the multiplication rule, so if you are multiplying to m as well as n bits of multiplicand and multiplier, the product will have m plus n terms. Here my multiplicand and multiplier are 5 bits, so my product will be having 10 bits. So I have to extend my partial product also up to 10 bits. How I can extend? Based on the sign bit. Here my sign bit is 1, so I have to extend once, so up to 10 bits. Here I have already covered 5 bits, so I have to extend the bit 1 since my MSB bit is 1. So now I have to perform multiplication with minus 2. So multiplication with minus 2 means I have to take 2's complement of the multiplicand. After that I have to shift that result left by 1 bit. So this is the 2's complemented as well as shifted value after multiplying with minus 2. So while performing normal multiplication, we used to shift the second partial product left by 1 bit. After that we used to write. But in case of modified Booth algorithm, we have to shift 2 bit positions. After that only we will be writing the next partial product. Here the MSB bit is 0, so I have to extend zeros up to 10th bit. So the last one is multiplication with 0, so I am extending. The next step is addition. So 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 0 carry 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 1 carry 1, 1 plus 1, 0 carry 1, 1 plus 1, 0 carry 1, 1 plus 1, 0 carry 1. I am interested only in the first 10 digits, so I can able to neglect this carry. So after neglecting this carry, if you see the MSB bit, so you can able to conclude that it is a positive number. So I have to verify whether it is satisfying the multiplication rule. So this is my minus 13. This is my recorded multiplier. So this is the obtained result. Now I am going to verify the position value of the result or the product. So I am verifying the positional values. So it is 64 plus 16 plus 8 plus 2 plus 1. It is 91. So the obtained result is plus 91.